I have something very, very special to announce. It is my honor and pleasure to actually introduce someone, my personal friend and mentor, Raymond Aaron, New York Times top 10 best-selling author. He's an amazing, amazing individual. He's a living legend. He's been studying success and wealth principles for longer than I've been alive. And so I'm so excited. He actually called me and said, Manny, I want to share something with your audience. And I said, what is it? And he says, I will let you know when we're on live. So Raymond, I'm just gonna leave you with this one question and let you take it away. Tell me about this exciting thing that you're doing.
Okay, thank you. And you will be shocked when you hear it, and you'll be just as shocked as your amazing listeners. So here's the deal. We know we're in a time of giant change. And in times of giant change, many people get frightened because they think they're going to lose their job. They've already lost their job. They've been laid off. Their business is closed. They don't know if they're going to survive. They hear the news. And for example, all CNN just announced yesterday, for the first time in the 250-year history of the United States of America, all 50 state governors have declared a state of emergency.
Wow.
It didn't happen during the American Civil War. It didn't happen during the Great Depression or the First World War or the Second World War, but it's happening now. And people are frightened. And another shocking piece of news is that in the United States, the 5th day of the month, if you don't pay your rent, is the date when the landlord is allowed to issue an eviction notice. And this month, April, by April 5th, the number of Americans that had not paid their rent or were unable to pay their rent was 31%. 31% of all American tenants couldn't pay their rent. Wow. So you read that and you say, oh my God, the sky is caving in. Chicken Little, we're going to get fried. This is horrible. And it is, if you're that frightened. But there's also people who are skyrocketing in their wealth. They're making more money than they ever earned before. And I'll give you an example. I was speaking with my dear friend Jack Canfield, the undisputed star of the blockbuster hit movie The Secret, the co-creator of the entire Chicken Soup for the Soul series of books, the author of the Success Principles. Like, he's a legend. And he told me that there's a special website where people can submit their stories of how they've used the success principles in this time of lockdown to make more money than they've ever made in their life. And he told me these stories, they're hilarious. Manny, some people are going down, but other people are using their creativity. Other people are using their positivity. Other people are connecting with a higher spirit, and they're coming up with ideas they've never thought of before, and they're implementing it, and it's working. Wow. And so what is the story that he told me? You'll just love it. One of his clients is the owner of the largest gym in the world. Can you imagine the largest fitness facility in the entire world? And it's in downtown Los Angeles, where rent is just incredibly sky high. So this guy has no income, because you might say, well, he's still getting his $20 a month from everybody. No, they've all stopped paying. They can't come to the gym, so they've all figured out, heck, I'm not going to pay that. Yeah. And of course, the owner has to allow it, because it's true. You can't use my facility, so if you stop paying, I can't blame you. Mm-hmm. And so he came up with an idea. He called one of his clients and he said, I'm disinfecting your favorite piece of equipment, the Stairmaster. I'm putting it on a truck and I'm sending it to your home, and I'm charging you $99 a month. Say yes. And he said, yes, please. So instead of getting $20 a month, or actually more realistically, instead of getting $0 a month, he's eagerly getting $99 a month. They don't have to commute to his gym. They have the industrial class quality equipment right in their home. And he says, when you get bored of it, just call me and we'll switch it for some other piece of equipment, and you'll still keep paying $99 a month. They said, great. He's now got so many pieces of equipment out that he's earning more money than he's ever earned before. And he says, as soon as the coronavirus lockdown is over, and as soon as his lease expires, he's not renewing. He's going to have the largest gym in the world that doesn't exist. He says, who the heck wants to pay a couple $100,000 a month in rent? Who the heck wants to pay for the salaries of 150 fitness instructors? Who wants to pay all that unbelievable cost of energy for air conditioning? Who wants to pay security guards, insurance? Who wants to work 15 hours a day, 7 days a week? No, thank you. He says when his lease expires, that's it. He's going to be the world's largest virtual gym that doesn't exist. He's just going to rent out pieces of equipment to people in the greater Los Angeles area, collect $99 bills from them, and every so often exchange it for a new piece of equipment, whatever they like. He says he's going to lie on a beach for the rest of his life, and it's going to be like a coronavirus lockdown for him in terms of staying at home and enjoying his life for the rest of his life. He said it's the best thing that's ever happened to him. It's changed his life for the better. Now, he doesn't mean that he's insensitive to other people getting sick or other people dying. He's not insensitive to that. But in times of turbulence, huge opportunities open up. You see, when things are normal, when everything is going along normally, there's no opportunities. There's no opportunities when everything's normal. Like, let's say, Manny, you just graduated from dental college, let's say, as a brand new dentist, and you rented an office and you put in a dental chair and you hope for patients. But when times are normal, everybody's already got a dentist. It's hard to break in. It's hard to break in. If airlines revenue is exactly level and you just graduated as a commercial airline pilot, it's hard to break in because the airlines already have all the pilots they need. So when times are normal, it's hard to break in. But times are not normal now. Times are changing. Times are pivoting. Times are turbulent. And when times are turbulent, gigantic opportunities open. And you can be pushed down by them psychologically and emotionally and feel woe is me and watch the news and feel even worse. Or you can be inspired. And so, Manny, this is what I came to tell you. This is the gigantic announcement.
I can't wait. Okay.
I know. You have a hint because you put worldprospersummit.com across the bottom of your screen because I told you to, but you don't know what it is. I know that. And so here's what it is. World Prosper Summit is a worldwide online conference, a world summit conference in which I've invited masters, world masters, to teach you how to make money right now. And so what I did is I called my super famous friend, Jack Canfield, star of The Secret, and I said, you know, you and your friends charge me $50,000 to $250,000 when I want you to come speak for me. But you've made your money. I've made my money. All the stars of The Secret are all wealthy. This is not the time to figure out how we can become wealthier. This is our time to respect the fact that we've had a spectacularly abundant life. And this is the time to freely give back to the people who supported us. And he said, Raymond, that's so wonderful. That's so abundant. No charge. I stand beside you and I stand behind you. What do you want me to do? I said, no charge. Are you kidding? You charge me a fortune every time I want to hire you. He says, not now. Not now. We're not enemies. We're not competitors. We're not even colleagues. We are teammates. We are not just friends who are standing beside each other. We are teammates working together. I said, Jack, that's amazing. If you don't charge me, I don't have to charge them. He says, great, make it a free event. Let's teach a lot of people how to make money right now. And he said, don't stop at me. Go get some other people. So I called Joe Vitale from the movie The Secret. He's got a genius brand of wisdom. And then I called Marie Diamond from The Secret. She is the world grand master of feng shui. And what she says is, when you work from home, if there are feng shui ills, that's ILLS, feng shui ills in your home, it's going to be hard for money to come in. So she has feng shui cures. And even if you don't believe in it, 50 years ago, medical doctors in the West were laughing at acupuncture, sticking pins in people. How's that? What kind of voodoo is that nonsense? And now the Western world has accepted it. Well, the Western world is accepting feng shui. And even if you don't accept it, having the odd little cures of beautiful little crystals hanging in your home can't harm you. It's beautiful, but it also works. And I've got other superstars from The Secret. I called my friend, probably the most famous guy in the world, Dr. John Gray. And I said, I'm helping, and I want you to help people make more money. He said, that's not my shtick. I don't help people make more money. I help them love each other. I said, oh, yeah. And he said, you better have me on your show. I said, why? He said, first of all, I'm going to work for you for free. I said, are you kidding? Everybody wants to work for me for free.
That's awesome.
And he said, here's the other reason. When this coronavirus is over, when the scare is over, when the lockdown is over, there's either going to be a mad rush for maternity wards or divorce courts. One or the other. Maternity wards or divorce courts. And he says, I want to create love because I know people are getting at each other's throats. Even Karen and I, who have so much love for each other, every so often we feel a little snitty and then we get over it. Because, you know, we've been together in a couple days, it'll be one entire month. We've never been together nonstop. I mean, wow. If one of us leaves the home, it's to go with the other on a long walk. Yesterday we went on a 12,000 step walk. That's a long time. It's almost 2 hours. And we had so much fun together, but we're together like nonstop. And it's wonderful. And so I've got 19 world famous celebrities teaching you their brand of wealth, including unbelievably 7 superstars from the movie The Secret. They have never been together before The Secret. They were never even together during The Secret because Rhonda Byrne videotaped each person separately. And they've never been together since. This is an historic time, and they've all not only agreed to band together to be teammates with me, standing beside me and behind me to deliver their brand of wisdom to you. They've agreed to do it for free. All 19 have agreed to do it for free. That means it's a free event for you, because if I have no expenses, no airfare, no hotel meeting rooms, no hotel bedrooms, no gals at the back, and I don't have to pay speaker fees, then for gosh sakes, I don't have to charge anybody. And I know what you're saying, and I know what your friends are saying. Oh yeah, you let us in for free, and then you sell us shit all day long for 2 days. No, that's not what this is. That's not what it is. Listen carefully. There's no charge to get in, and there's practically nothing being sold. No charge to get in, and practically nothing being sold. Now, Dr. John Gray will probably say, buy my book on Amazon. And Jack Canfield will likely say, I've got a workbook to accompany the success principles. It's called the Success Principles Workbook. Go buy it on Amazon. So big deal. So go buy it for $20. But practically nothing is being sold. Nothing. It's free at the beginning, it's free during, it's free at the end, it's free. It's just wisdom. It'll teach you how to start a business, how to grow a current business, how to come up with new ideas for your business, new ways to sell your business, how to invest in Bitcoins, how to invest in cryptocurrency, how to invest in real estate, how to invest in the stock market, how to invest in options, how to invest in foreign exchange, how to start a mail order business, how to join network marketing, how to join internet marketing, how to join an MLM, like every single thing you can imagine to grow your business, to increase your business, to come up with new ideas, to write a book, to like anything. It's unbelievable. And
that's awesome.
One of the half-hour episodes, everybody gets half an hour. So I get a world famous celebrity on at 11 a.m. Eastern time. It goes from 11 a.m. Eastern to 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And I bring in a world famous celebrity at 11 and I kick him off at 11:30. I don't care if he's got more to offer. He's got to give everything he's got in half an hour. Why? Because at 11:30, I'm bringing in another world famous celebrity and I'm telling him, give everything you got for half an hour. Why? Because I'm kicking him off at noon to bring in another world famous celebrity. Bang, half an hour, bang, half an hour, bang, half an hour, bang, all day long. I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to pee. I'm not going to eat nothing. I'm just going to be there for 6.5 hours, 11 a.m. till 5:30 p.m., April 24, April 25, Friday, Saturday, be there, worldprospersummit.com. And one of the half-hour episodes is a panel. And there are about a half a dozen people on the panel, and one of them is our own sweet, darling Mayor Manny.
Yeah! No way! Oh,
wow. And it was a competition to see who would get in, and Mayor Manny won. We'll be a citizen of Mannytown.
Wow, I didn't know that I was going to get picked for this. Wow, I'm so honored. Wow.
Yeah, you were picked. You were one of the 6 in the world chosen to be on that panel.
Wow.
So you're part of it. If you love Manny, you'll want to be there, and you'll want to make sure you see his representation on the panel, because he's got a lot to offer you. This is going to be so wonderful, so wonderful.
Your energy, you're just so excited, and like you're getting me excited because your energy, like this is amazing. All the stars from basically all of the main stars from The Secret are coming together, and they've never come together before. before, plus other powerful speakers are all coming and no charge. Like
Yeah.
usually if they're all coming, you charge them at least $20 or $50, but this is for free. Like this is amazing. Wow.
So listen to this. This has never happened before.
Never.
When I hire one of the superstars from The Secret, they're all friends of mine. They, honest to God, they charge me $50,000 to $250,000, and they are coming for free. But not just that. It's even more amazing than that. There's other stars of The Secret who have, once I filled the faculty, they're still calling me. Like I left them a message, but they didn't get back to me in time. They were in a meeting or they were delivering a course or something. It filled up so fast that they called and said, I want to do it. And I said, I'm sorry, it's full. They said, what? You're saying no to me? Yeah. I said, I've had to say no to some of the biggest stars of The Secret who want to work for me for free. These are people who charge me 50 grand and they're begging me to work for me for free. And I've said no to them. It's never happened before. But even more than that, you've attended many events, Manny, many of my events, but you've never said, oh my gosh, can I please support you in encouraging people to come? And lots of your friends have said, Raymond, I want to encourage lots of my friends to come to this event. Why? Why did, this isn't a negative. I think it'll come out as a negative, but I don't mean it. Why did you never, ever want to support me to bringing people to my live events? And now you're eagerly supporting me in this. Why do my world famous friends who charge a fortune to work for me are suddenly wanting to work for me for free? Why are other superstars begging to get in even though it's full? What's going on? And what's going on is people realize this is a time of change. And in a time of change, you have to think positively. You have to have creativity. And people, like some people think this is a great opportunity time. Some people just use it as a cliche, as an expression like, it's not a time of disaster, it's a time of opportunity. But really, they're stiff. But listen carefully. This truly is a time of opportunity, and I'll tell you why. You know the New York Stock Exchange. It's the largest stock exchange in the world. And there is an index to tell you whether the stock exchange is going up or down. And the Dow Jones Industrial Average is the index. It's made up of 30 stocks. And those 30 stocks represent the entire stock market. Almost half of those 30 started during the Great Depression.
Wow.
Almost half of the largest stocks in the world chosen to represent the entire New York Stock Exchange. Almost half of those 30 started during the Great Depression, during the previous biggest economic turmoil that the United States ever had. And so this truly is a gigantic opportunity. But listen, not just for good guys. It's a great opportunity for bad guys. Now you might be wondering, what is Raymond talking about? Well, a few days ago, I was talking to a friend of mine. He's a dear friend. He's very religious and spiritual. I just love him. And he is a policeman in Texas. And I called him and said, are you safe? Are you okay? What's going on in the policing world? And he said, Raymond, the bad guys are making more money than they've ever made before. I said, this is good news. He says, no, of course, it's bad news. And I said, why? Why are they making so much money? And he said, well, when times are normal, we know what to do. We don't let our women folk walk late at night in a park. We don't let our women walk in a dark alley. We don't let them go alone to a rowdy bar. Like, we know what to do. We know to lock our windows. We know to lock our doors. We know to have a security system. We know what to do. If we go on a vacation, we ask our neighbors to watch over our home. Like, we know what to do. But when there's a sudden and giant change, the good guys don't know what to do. We keep doing what we used to do, and some of it is still true, but there's some new things. And who finds out about it first? The bad guys. The bad guys see the holes before the good guys. And so the bad guys start abusing or start utilizing holes that have opened up because the whole world has changed. They see an opportunity, they see a crack, they see an opening, and they jump through it and they do injury, they do harm, criminal or financial harm to other people. And so the police are going nuts right now because we know what to do in the good times, but new opportunities for bad guys open up during turbulent times. And so the bad guys think of it first, they start exploiting it, and then the good guys, typically the police, say something new is going on, what's happening? And then eventually the police figure it out, and then they rush to stop that hole. While the bad guys move on to another new hole. So I've got a policeman, I've got a feng shui expert, I got the #1 man, woman, Mars, Venus guy in the world, Dr. John Gray. I've got multi-deca millionaires, that's multi-10 millions of dollars. Like Jack Canfield sold the Chicken Soup for the Soul empire for $60 million a few years ago. Guy's got all the money, he wants $60 million. And you're a fellow Canadian, so you'll know what I mean by this. 60 million US.
Oh, wow.
That's like 100 million Canadian dollars.
Oh, wow.
And
so you got experts from every area, all coming
together. Every single area, from making money, from mail order to start a business from home. There's even one speaker who is, I love him. He's the most genius speaker on the internet. Instead of specializing in training adults, he specializes in training children. He takes children as young as 9 years old and teaches them how to make more money than their parents combined. It's unbelievable. And he says, and the reason he likes to teach kids is because kids don't have a website, they don't have a database, and they don't have a product. Kids don't have a website, a database, or a product. So if he can teach kids how to make money fast, then it's easy for adults to come along. And he says, there's going to be some people who will learn his wisdom in his 30-minute time slot and will be able to start an online business with no website, no database, and no product, and no knowledge of the internet. They'll be able to start a business, and before 5:30 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday, April 25th, they'll have money in their bank account.
Wow.
They'll have money in their bank account during the World Prosper Summit. They'll have money already in their bank account.
So follow along, and you can make money while he's presenting. You said in the half-an-hour slot, or wow? In the half-hour slot, in one of the half-hour slots, he's going to teach you how to make money on the internet, and you'll be able to implement it and have money in your bank account before the 2 days is over. Wow! Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Wow. And Manny, I haven't told you the good news yet. Oh, there's better news than this? Yeah. What? Yeah. Please tell me. Okay. So first of all, worldprospersummit.com, just get into it right now. There's no charge. You might as well. Yeah. Just go for it. Just go for it. But if you just want to get rich for yourself, don't bother, because I don't want people who are thinking only of themselves. You see, if 19 of the most famous and wealthiest millionaire makers in the world are banding together to do this for you for free, including 7 mega superstars of the movie The Secret, if they're doing this for free, then your job, your honorable job, is not only register right now, but you'll get an email from me that gives a unique link. And when you share that unique link to your friends, we can keep track of it. And as soon as you get somewhere in the range of 5 to 10 of your friends registering, then you become automatically upgraded to VIP. And at VIP, during the 2 days of the summit, there's going to be gifts and giveaways and prizes, but they're only available to VIPs. Only to VIPs. When I announce some of the gifts, everybody's going to say, oh my God, I want that. But you don't get it unless you're a VIP. And you don't have to refer many, just 5 to 10. And it's free. Why not refer it? Why not bring other people on anyways and share the gift? That's right. And so basically what you're saying is a spiritually higher thing that I said. What I was doing is bribing them. What you were saying, it's spiritually the correct thing to do, because what's right is defined as the greatest good for the greatest number. It's not right for my 19 super famous, super wealthy friends to keep their wisdom to themselves. It's right, the greatest good for the greatest number, to share their wisdom. And so Manny said it better than I did. If you're going to register, and you might as well, then register
and tell your friends. It's the greatest good. You're doing the right thing. It's
Register them first and tell them after, right? Register them first and then tell them after. You've done
That's right. And how do you do that? Well, you'll get a confirmation email that has a link, but it's specific to you. It's linked to your name. And all you do is you make a Facebook post and you paste that link in it and say, hey, check this out. I've just joined. You should join too. Or, hey, check this out. I'm going. It's free and 7 superstars of The Secret are going to teach us. Or, hey, instead of watching the movie The Secret all over again, let's watch this. Click on this link. And so you post it on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on whatever your social media platform of preference is. Just paste that unique link, and anyone who registers from that link will be accredited to you. It's not an affiliate program. You're not going to get paid for it, because I'm not getting paid and Manny's not getting paid and the 19 superstars are not getting paid and the 7 megastars of The Secret are not getting paid. We're doing it for the love. We're doing it to spread positivity. We're doing it to spread positivity, because really there's an expression, garbage in, garbage out. Gigo. Have you heard of garbage in, garbage out, Manny?
Yes, I'm aware of it, but please explain it again for my audience.
Garbage in, garbage out means if you put garbage in, you'll get garbage out, but it's not true. Garbage in, garbage stays and has babies. Garbage in, garbage stays and has babies. And what I mean by that is, if you put bad stuff into your head, if you think, oh my gosh, 31% of Americans can't pay their rent this month of April. 31% of Americans, according to CNN 2 days ago, could not pay their rent in April. 31%. When you start hearing that, that's garbage in. I mean, it's real, but it's bad news. If you put bad news in your head, not only does it stay, but it has babies. It makes you think of other things. It makes you think, oh my gosh, maybe companies will go bankrupt. Maybe my company will go bankrupt. Maybe I won't have a job. Like, you imagine all kinds of worse things. That's called having negative babies.
Mm-hmm. And attracting more negative things. Wow.
And you know what's going to make you smile? That I haven't told you the good news yet.
Oh gosh, I'm already smiling, but yes, tell me. I'm going to smile bigger.
Once you register 5 to 10 people, you become automatically upgraded to VIP. And then the prizes and the giveaways during the show will be given only to the VIPs. But even more than that, whoever brings in most referred friends will win a prize worth 10,000 US dollars and be recognized on air during World Prosper Summit.
Wow, that is amazing. Oh my God.
It's so wonderful. I'm so happy. Never have my world famous friends banded together for free to work with me. Never have they decided to squeeze all their genius into just half an hour to give you the best. Never have they agreed to have practically no selling, except maybe they'll mention a book. Never. It's never happened. Never have so many wonderful people like you, Manny, agreed to host me to all their friends so their friends can join. It's never happened. It's never happened that the public wants to support me and my world famous friends want to support me for free. It's never happened. This is an historic event. This is gigantic. These 19 will never be together again. Never, ever, ever.
And this is all for the spirit of giving and just giving, and I love it. They all came together, and usually they would charge, you'd have to pay them, like you said, tons of money, but now they're just coming out of the goodness of their heart because they know,
yes.
And a time like this, people need to understand, need this wisdom if they want to improve their life.
Wow. Register immediately. There's absolutely no charge, and there's no obligation, and we don't sell our mailing list or any crap like that. You might say, why are you doing it? I've already told you. It's because my world famous friends have volunteered their time, and my dear friends who are going to be attending, like Manny, they volunteered their time and they volunteered their effort and their intentionality to post their unique link on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and Instagram in order to invite their friends to come. It's just going viral. Do you know what? GoToWebinar just contacted us and said, we can't host you.
Really?
Do you know why? They have a ceiling of 3,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
We're way the hell over that already.
Gosh.
We're way the hell over. We're way over 3,000. So my webmaster is building his own platform. We're building
Wow.
our own platform just to host this event. It's world historic. It's insane.
It's getting better and better. He's building his own. Wow. GoToWebinar is the best webinar platform there is out there, like better than Zoom.
Not
And
big
they
enough.
can host you.
No.
He's building his own platform.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. This is so crazy. So
Like,
just darn well join.
Like a million people could show up. This is worldwide. Are you ready for 1 million people? Because
we'll see. I don't know how many will come, but right now we have guests who've already registered from Slovenia to Singapore, around the world.
Wow.
And I want to say one last thing, and I mean it from my heart. A candle is not diminished by lighting another candle. A candle is not diminished by giving away its light. 19 of the biggest financial geniuses in the world are getting together at no charge to me or you. That's why it's a free event, to give the light away, to make you happier, more creative, more positive thinking, and richer and higher income, and less fear. And wonderful people like Manny and many other clients of mine have begged me to host me on their platform in order for their friends to come to this. So Manny is sharing his light. I'm sharing my light. 7 superstars of The Secret are sharing their light. Other superstars of The Secret who contacted me too late have asked me to come in, and I had to say no to them. It was the toughest thing I ever did in my life. No, can you imagine somebody saying, please, I'm a superstar of the movie The Secret. I have a world famous name. I'd like to work for you for free, and I have to say no. Wow. Crazy. This is an historic event. Be there. It's like the Woodstock of the year 2020. It's the moon landing of the year 2020. It's the climbing of Everest. It's the breaking of the 4-minute mile. It's the world. This is it.
This is the future. I mean,
this is the future. And you're going to be learning. You're going to be learning what the future holds. And by the way, I won't release the schedule right now, but I will tell you one time slot. And it's the first time slot. You know, it's 11:30 a.m. Eastern to 5:30 p.m. Eastern on Friday and Saturday, April 24 and 25. But I'm now going to release to you the first speaker. It's Mark Victor Hansen. And Mark Victor Hansen has an incredible distinction. He is the #1 nonfiction author of all time. Hello. That's a big distinction. The #1 nonfiction author of all time. He's also the fastest speaking, funniest motivational speaker. And he's got 1 million one-liners that'll just crack you up. And he begged me to be first. I asked him why. He said, first of all, he's a big name, so that will attract people, which is true. Second of all, his talk, the title of his talk, when you hear it, you'll just say, oh my God, that's the perfect first talk. It's the perfect first talk to get people excited to create a platform of positivity. And wait till you hear the title of his talk. How to stay up during downtimes.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's amazing. Mark Victor Hansen is a legend. Wow. I can't believe that. Yeah. And you have also Dr. Ivan Misner, right? I was reading that just now.
Yes,
and
Dr. Ivan Misner, who
founder of BNI, right? Or who is he?
Sorry. Dr. Ivan Misner was the founding CEO of BNI, the world's largest referral organization. They have 6,400 chapters in every single country in the world. Yeah, it's wild. It's just amazing. He's going to be there. And Robert Roley, who's recognized as the #1 internet marketer in Europe, is going to be there. And Paul O'Mahony, the #1 internet marketer in the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, he's going to be there. There's going to be people in all walks of life, all wisdom. Karen, my wife, Karen Mullen, she's like a CEO for hire. She's a professional CEO. and boards of directors bring her in, and she has this unbelievable ability. She takes any company, whether it's going down, it doesn't matter, she doesn't care, and she will reverse it, and she will create 15 to 30% growth in revenue and profit year after year after year after year for as long as they want to hire her. And she does that over and over again for any company. So if your company is going downhill or staying level or growing a little bit, make sure that you listen to Karen Mullen's presentation, because she'll tell you how to be a powerful CEO of your own business.
Yeah, she's a great speaker. I've heard her speak. Wow, amazing. It seems like it's just master after master, legend after legend, and never before been done in history for the first time.
And you, Manny, are one of the presenters.
And I'm part of it. Wow, I get to share a stage. Is it? I get to say stage. Yeah, I get to share a virtual stage with all of the stars from The Secret, including my good friend Raymond. Wow, this is amazing. This is history. And so this is going to be everywhere. I advise you, please register. It's right below worldprospersummit.com. I'm going to be posting. I'm going to get a lot of people on here because this is a historic moment, and this has never been done. And in a more important time during coronavirus, people need guidance. They need to be lifted. They need to find ways that they can evolve and get to the next level in their business, because the old way is not working. And think of all the businesses that are shutting down. You have to innovate at a time like this. And most people are panicking, but that's the worst thing you can do. You have to learn, educate, and see what you can do to take it to the next level, because there's always people that benefit from times like this. And you can be one of those people if you attend this event. You just need the right knowledge. That's it.
So, Manny, check your confirmation email, get your unique link, and then post it all over your social media so that you can get credit after this for all your new friends who register. And bless you. Thanks for supporting me. I love you. And if you love Manny, register for worldprospersummit.com. No charge, no trick, no nothing, just giving, giving, giving.
Get in now. Raymond, it's always a pleasure, and I will see you at your World Prosper Summit. Thank you so much again. It's always a pleasure, and I love your energy, and we'll see you at World Prosper Summit.
Bye-bye.